Good day. Today is all about crocheting these cuties. Are they not beautiful? Really quick to crochet, just 10 rounds. I have so many uses for it. I've actually asked AI to give me a photo of where they are displayed on a Easter table with Easter eggs in, because the colors that I'm using is just so into the Easter theme. I have envisioned them on even a table when I have tea with my friends, and then I'll just put a paper serviette at the bottom that there's not a mess with crumbs if I put rusk or if I put home made cookies in them. If you have missed any of my basket videos, I need to just show you this one. I have it in a playlist. This one, I've struggled with the lining, and at the end, I found this real easy way to do the lining. You cannot believe, and look how tight it fits, and it's for any size basket that you make. So I don't give sizes that you can make the basket, and then you use just my method for the lining of your basket. And then also these baskets, I just love them. So if you've missed the videos on these, then just look in the playlist. So let us start, and I'm going to show you now how to crochet those little cuties. The yarn that I use is 100% cotton yarn, 50 gram equal to 100 meter, and I use a 3 millimeter hook. I do not have to demonstrate the whole pattern because I've typed it out. I just want to show beginner crocheters or people that's not so confident still in how to do it. So I start with a magic ring. That's just a ring here around the finger. And normally you can even take it off. So there it is, the loop. It's just actually loop like that. Then you push down with your thumb on it and now go in and collect the yarn. And now I just push my thumb again on it. And now I make 3 chain stitches. These 3 chain stitches serve as a first treble. I use UK terminology. For United States, it will be DC. So now there are still 8 trebles to be made. So for the treble, you will just yarn over, go into the ring, and you will crochet over both these loops. Good, so there we have 3. So I need now 6 more. It's actually just now the beginning and the end of each round that I want to show you. Now you take this loose end, pull it tight, and now you need to make a slip stitch into the third of these 3 chain stitches, the top chain. I normally don't take just one loop like that because it can pull open. I normally try to get 2 of the 3 strands here of the chain stitch. You can see I'm just using my thumb, and now you make a slip stitch. It's a joining stitch. You don't turn the work after round 1. We are going to work in continuous rounds. So for round 2, you make 2 trebles into each treble. Now, you have a choice. You either make 3 chain stitches as your first treble, or you make a standing treble as your first treble. That I do. So I take this loop and I pull it up. Then I put my finger there. I yarn over. I go into that space and I yarn over again. 3 loops. I still keep my finger on that first loop. Now yarn over and pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through the last one. Now into that space, you can see there's the 3 chain stitches. Into that space, I need to make another treble. And now I go to the next treble. Here one must just be careful because that's the 2 loops of the next treble, and you have to make 2 trebles into that one as well. Now it will be easy because the other loops are visible. So now you just make 2 trebles into each up to the end of the round. And then I just want to show you the end of round 2 and the start of round 3. And then you would be fine to follow the pattern. Round 2 is done. Now I need to slip stitch into this first treble. If you have made 3 chain stitches, you slip stitch into the top chain. I need to slip stitch here into the treble. The 2 loops of a standing treble are normally facing me. They're not up like that, facing up. So I normally just look here and then I will see them. So there's the first loop and there's the other loop. So they sort of lie more to the front. Yarn over and pull through. There you go. That's the end of round 2. And now for round 3, you need to make 1 treble, 1 chain. So again, I start with, to just show you the standing treble again, pull up the loop, hold your finger on that, yarn over and go into that same space, collect another loop and yarn over, pull through 2 and yarn over, pull through the last 2. Then a chain stitch, then you go into the next treble, into both loops and make a treble and chain stitch and a treble, and like that you carry on. Enjoy the process. And if there's no sunshine and you can afford it, yeah, I'm dehydrating, drying out the baskets in the air fryer.